Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm NZ, and today I'll be talking about server transfers and some handy tips for them. As you guys probably know, the server transfers are now out on the AP Southeast region, and I've transferred my character to the Batala server. Firstly, if you don't know how to transfer your character when the server transfers are up in your region, all you have to do is hit escape, go to their store, click on the World Transfer tab here, and there will be a token in here. When you get the token, it'll ask if you are sure and then bring up a list of the servers that are available to transfer to. All you have to do is click on the server that you want to transfer to and accept. It will then put you back into the main menu, and when you log in, your character will be on your new world. If you're having issues, you may still be in a company, and also don't forget to take down your trades on the market or they will be lost when you transfer. Now for the tips. I recommend that before you transfer a server, that you get a friend to transfer to that server first, and the reason that you want to do this is to check both markets on both the servers for some potential easy money. The items that you'll be wanting to check on the market are tier 4 and tier 5 reagents. You can find this in the resources tab by clicking components and then going into refining components, and they'll all be there. The other thing that you'll be wanting to check are basic materials like ores, ingots, and wood. For example, you could type in steel ingot and check the price here. As you can see on this server, the first price in Windswood is $3.95. You'll be wanting to check all the things. The cheapest is an Everfull at $2.60. I know on my other server, the cheapest was at $2.20, so this is a missed opportunity that I could have done. I bought a lot of the reagents and bought them over, which will be good for me money-wise in the in-game, but this is something you can definitely look for as well. Another thing you can look for is crafting and gathering percentage gear, which can be found by going back to the all items and clicking on the perks. The one you'll be wanting for armor is the reinforced ones, so you'll see the reinforced ones here. So you've got reinforced harvesting luck, logging luck, mining luck, skinning luck. These are the ones in the armor set, so they're all completely different. For example, with the tools, you'll see it just says luck, so skinning luck, it'll be like harvesting luck, that sort of thing. So if you're wanting, for example, to have a look at some harvesting luck gear, you'll see that it's all in here. Click by gear score, make sure that's correct as well, and you can see that the harvesting gloves on the server that are nearly at the 600 range are in here or reasonably cheap, where at my other server they were quite expensive. So you can definitely look at this too. Obviously it goes both ways. You want to check if it's actually worth bringing them over, and that's one thing to definitely do. As for the amulets and, well, just the jewelry in general, you'll be looking for adored. So you've got the adored harvesting luck, logging, mining, and skinning luck all here. So you could click on that and it'll show you all those as well. Another thing you'll be wanting to look for is high-end cooking recipes, especially the ones on screen now. Pause the video if you have to. These are the best tier 5 stat recipes in the game, definitely worth looking into. One of the other ones you'll be wanting to look at is the stump stool schematic price, as it is the best way to level furnishing, and some servers have a very high price for this. So to find the stump stool, all you have to do is type in stump stool, come up with the schematic, and you'll be able to see the price. There's actually none on the server at the moment for this. This is by far the easiest way to level furnishing from 55 to 100, which is when you unlock actually useful things in furnishing, so definitely worth having a look at this as well. Also, if you are interested in how to level your furnishing fast, I will leave my recent video on this in the description. Another thing that can really differ server to server is the price of herbs. These are found by going into the resource tab, so this one here, and then going into cooking ingredients, and then you'll see them in the seasonings tab. So definitely have a look at these as well, because these can definitely differ very, very heavily from server to server. And the last thing I would check would be the high-end gear score equipment. To do this, all you have to do is click on the all items tab, which is this one here, and then click on the G.S, which stands for gear score, and make sure the arrow is pointing up. This is definitely worth doing, and I would check the gear between the 550 to 600 gear score range. This can differ a lot, especially if you're coming from a high pop like old server to a newer low pop server, the prices will differ immensely. So definitely have a look at this and all the other tips I've just posted, and you can probably make some very easy money if you look into it properly. Now that you've got the market sorted, what's next after you transfer? Once you've transferred, have a look at the server's map and decide based on what your faction owns where to position your houses for the future. For anyone who doesn't know, houses serve 3 purposes in New World, the first one being able to store 5 trophies per house, which can give you extra luck or crafting stats when crafting. The second one is a free teleport to the city where your house is located, and the third is extra storage space in the city where your house is located per chest placed in it. So the idea is to think about your home's purpose. Is it to add storage to a new town where you want to craft, or is it positioned to save as of to a place you'll be teleporting a lot for in-game content, especially if your faction doesn't own any territories? For example, in my case, I'm in the Covenant and there is no Covenant owned territories here, which means I need to position my houses very smartly. For example, I will be buying my house in Evanscale Reach for 2 reasons. One, it has a lot of in-game content, and the second reason is the New World map itself is actually branching out to the left-hand side, so it would be better to probably become a trade hub later on when new parts of the map are released. The last tip I have for you today is if you're bringing not only yourself over but your whole company or a big group of friends, then decide which city you'll be wanting to take over. If you already have enough power for this, then great. If you don't, then you need to get recruiting and be active in your factions chat to get to know the server. My company, for example, will be looking to take over Evanscale Reach as we think the city will be great for in-game usage. Like I said, with the map expanding, it is probably going to be the town that will be most sought after the map extends out a little further. Those are the tips I have for you guys today. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please like the video and subscribe, as I'll be making more New World content like this. I also stream over at twitch.tv/TripYNZ, so you can catch me over there as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you guys are. Peace out.